really need to get a haircut.
You really need to pay attention. I've been trying to get you to watch Star Wars since the day we started dating. It's been 2 years. Can't you at least pretend?
Of course, sir. Right away.
Colleen.
Jason.
Why can't I ever argue with you?
Because you know I'll win.
Oh, is that so? Ooh.
Oh, my poor baby. Want me to kiss it to make it all better?
Yes, now you have to make it up to me for abusing me like that.
I think I can do that. Okay, enough. Baby, stop. I have to start making dinner.
What? I didn't do anything.
Sure you did. Why do we have a million casseroles? It's like they think us starving newlyweds can't get along without everyone's help. Let's see. Do you want lasagna or more lasagna? The one Mrs. Hanson made looks somewhat decent. I could just pop it in. They just don't leave us alone. Hello?
Hey, Call. How are you?
We are doing just fine, thank you very much. It's just my sister. She's checking up on us again.
Everything going all right? You need me to come over and help with anything?
Jen, I think between Jason and I, we have a handle on things. I don't need you holding my hand through this.
Jason, Colleen, please don't start this again. You know that
know that I'm perfectly happy, so why can't you just let it be?
Jason
and I are eating dinner now. I gotta go. I seriously don't understand what her problem is.
Just don't worry about her. You know she's coming from the right place.
I know, but I don't understand why she keeps calling. You would think that after 2 weeks straight, she'd get the hint that we're married and there's nothing she can do about it.
Keep that up, you're gonna get stress lines before we even have our first kid.
Stop.
Never.
Don't worry, I'll get it. Oh, Mrs. Trumbull, thank you so much for stopping by.
She was just in the neighborhood and wanted to drop off this casserole for you. It's my broiled liver special with beets.
Thank you so much. It smells delicious.
Anything I can do for you, dear. I know how hard it is to be on your own.
Oh, I know, it's tough.
And to see you here like this. I remember when Edgar and I lived together for the first time. Oh, it was a great 50 years. Oh, dear, I should not have brought that up. I just tend to babble. But what a lovely time the two of us had. We had 50 years together, though, and you...
I know you and Mr. Trumbull must have been so happy to spend all those years together. I can only hope the same for myself one day.
That's the spirit.
Thank you so much for the casserole. We'll have to try it right away.
Oh.
I'm sure it's delicious and full of protein and whatever beets are full of.
Anytime. And I'm right next door if you need anything, help with anything at all.
Thank you so much for stopping by. What a crazy old lady. I mean, I always knew she was blind, but to not even notice you there, she's the one that needs our help. Remind me, we should definitely check up on her now that she's a neighbor.
For a crazy old lady, she sure sounds like she had a great life.
I know, 50 years. Can't imagine what we'll be like after all that time.
I think we're gonna be right here, like this. Our kids will have grown up, they'll be living in houses with kids of their own. It'll be back just the two of us.
Not just the two of us. Whatever shall I do?
Well, you certainly didn't marry me to kill me for my money.
Hey, just because my dad was a banker on Wall Street and my mom got every little thing her heart desired, doesn't mean I want the same for myself.
I know, but I just keep thinking what it would have been like if I'd gone into a real profession. You certainly wouldn't be living in this shoebox apartment, that's for sure.
But I love this shoebox apartment.
What, you can picture me as like a dentist or something?
Well, your teeth certainly would have been straighter.
Hey.
And here it was that you were starving over there.
Oh, yes, feed me.
Looks like we'll be having Trumbull casserole tonight.
Oh, what, are you trying to kill me?
Maybe.
Well, I assure you, Mrs. Dedford, there are easier and less painful ways.
No complaining. I'm not throwing out another casserole.
Have mercy, please have mercy.
Fine. We'll have lasagna. Now let go of me so I can set the table already. You're being ridiculous, you know that? You should be happy that people around here care about helping us. I always thought that once you were married, you were thrown out into the world and forced to fend for yourself, but between neighbors and your parents and my parents, they really care about us and want to be here for us. I mean, I'm not surprised your parents helped, but I could have sworn my parents disowned me after I decided to marry an actor.
Colleen, what are you doing?
Mom, what are you doing here?
I let myself in, and it's a good thing I did. Colleen, how can
Don't you knock? This isn't your house. You can't come barging in here whenever you want.
I know, but, sweetie, I just missed you.
Mom, you know I've been very busy with everything that's happened.
I know, but... Colleen, I received a call from your sister about you and Jason, and I thought I should come to check on you. I thought things are better now. I thought you were moving on from him.
Jen has always been jealous of what Jason and I have. She's probably just making things up again.
Jason and you had.
I don't understand why she has to get involved in my relationship. Ever since Gary cheated on her, she thinks that every man is out to ruin her life. She doesn't understand that Jason would never hurt me like that. He couldn't. Plus, she's always hated him, just like the rest of this goddamn family. From day one, she's been against my marriage, and so have you.
What Jason and you had.
What did you just say?
What Jason and you had, Colleen!
What is that supposed to mean? Have you already written him off, forged my letter on the divorce papers, and cut him out of our family? He's your son now, too. Has anyone ever thought of that?
No, wait just 1 minute. You're not being fair.
Oh, I'm not being fair. What about when Dad refused to enter the church on my wedding day until he had me practically crying at the altar? What about when Jen refused to even introduce herself for months after the Gary situation? And what about you?
What about me, Colleen?
I know about that letter you wrote Jason after he asked Dad for my hand in marriage. I know you tried to pay him off and send him away to protect this family's precious reputation.
Colleen Elizabeth!
Does no one in this family want me to be happy?
Of course we want you to be happy. That's the point, Colleen. Everything we are doing is for your happiness. Why can no one get through to you?
Get through to me? Like I'm the one that needs the wake-up call. Jason is sitting right here, Mother. How dare you even suggest that being without him would make me even the slightest bit happy?
Colleen,
You could just leave.
Colleen.
No. Leave.
That's what you want, Colleen.
Sorry you had to sit through that. No, she can leave.
No, it's okay. She just wants what's best for you.
Not okay. Can't you see that you're what's best for me?
You gotta remember that ever since you married your dad, she knows no other life. You can't blame her for wanting what's best for you.
I know, but I can't stand how she could just pretend like you're not even here. I mean, you were sitting on that couch the whole time, and she didn't even bat an eyelash saying those horrible things. She's never gonna be okay with our marriage. I really should finish making dinner.
Oh, has the chef returned to the kitchen?
I mean, heating up the lasagna in the microwave.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, crap, I forgot to get more milk. Honey, would you mind running down to the gas station to pick some up before dinner? This'll just take a few minutes to heat up.
Your wish is my command.
Don't forget that old torn-up jacket of yours. It's cold outside.
Oh, my little housewife, so domesticated already.
Hey, be quiet before I make you throw out this rag. I don't know why you keep this thing anyway. It's so old and torn up. It probably feels like you're not wearing anything at all.
We can't throw it out. Don't you remember it's the reason we first met?
It's also the reason we almost didn't make it past that first meeting.
First of all, I was very, very drunk. Therefore, rather charming. Second of all, it was all Eddie's fault. How could I know that doing one drunk bet would end up with me finding you?
I seem to remember things a bit differently, Mr. Charming. What was that bet anyway?
Well, Eddie seemed to think that my vintage jean jacket looked like I'd stolen it off some homeless person, and he bet that I couldn't use it to pick up a girl.
That's right. You stumbled over to me and placed it over my shoulder, saying I looked cold and that you should walk with me to make sure I got back safe.
See, honey? Even when I was drunk, I was being a gentleman.
And a creep.
Hey.
If it wasn't for my friend Trish giving me the thumbs up that you weren't some kind of rapist frat boy, I would have never let you put this disgusting thing on my shoulder in the first place.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
Yeah, I guess it did. Now go get the milk. Can't believe I forgot the milk. Always forgetting something. Did you forget your wallet again? Matt, what are you doing here?
Hey, sweetie. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine, thank you. Jason just left.
I know. I was worried about you.
Did my mother get to you too? Seriously, that woman has no boundaries.
She didn't have to call me. After seeing you last month, I've been thinking a lot about you, and I was worried.
Matt, thank you so much for coming all this way to check up on me. But seriously, I'm fine. I can take care of myself, and you lost any right to worry about me when we ended in college.
But things are different now.
Yes, things are different. I'm married, Matt. You can't just stop by the apartment whenever you want. I will always care about you as a friend, but I have to draw the line somewhere. It's not fair to Jason, and it's not fair to you to keep doing this.
It's not fair for you to keep holding on like this.
That's the point, Matt. I'm not holding on to you. You're holding on to me.
Cal, you know what I mean.
I obviously don't, so please, enlighten me.
Don't make me spell it out. As much as you love Jason, he can't be there for you anymore. I'm not saying that you have to move on, but you do have to come to terms with what happened.
What are you saying? Are you suggesting that I leave my husband to get back together with you? Why are you acting like Jason has died or something? Nothing has changed.
Are you kidding? Kyle, that is some sick joke.
It is not a joke. Matt, I broke up with you in college and now I'm married to Jason. At some point, I think you're the one who has to come to terms with what happened. I mean, I will always care about you as a friend, but this is getting to be obsessive. To even suggest that I leave my husband for you is seriously crossing the line.
Colleen, do you even hear yourself?
No, stop. I know my parents, you, and probably my entire family think that Jason was the wrong choice. Having a husband as an actor who goes from paycheck to paycheck does not seem that appealing to most people, but Matt, I love him. I love him and I married him, and now you have to deal with that reality.
But, Kyle, he isn't here.
He's always here for me. More than you ever were. Now, if you don't mind, I have to finish making dinner before he comes home.
Whatever you say, Kyles.
Seriously, don't understand what everyone's problem is. This is my life, and I chose to marry the man that I love. It's my choice to live in a beat-up one-room apartment. It's my choice to ruin my relationship with my family, to spend the rest of my life with a lowly and unworthy actor. It's my choice, and I'm happy. Why can't anyone see that? What are you doing back already? Did you forget your wallet after all? I'm sorry I don't have dinner ready yet, baby, but the weirdest thing just happened. Remember my ex from college, Matt? Well, he just stopped by for a visit and practically begged me to run away with him and leave you. Now don't start with that again. I chose to be with you and no one else. You're my husband and I love you. There. Now go get the milk before it starts snowing.